Hari Om to everybody. So we first begin with our holy and all-powerful Ram Nam. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. 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 We thought it would be appropriate to focus on chapter number 2 and 3 of In Quest of God. And when we go to the second chapter, it's, we need hours and hours together to dwell on it, really speaking. But for paucity of time, we have to limit to a few sharing. We would have learned, we would have read, we would have heard somebody telling so many things, How do we know that it has become a part of me unless it is applied in my life? I must take the initiative of applying it in my life. This application can be done only by establishing a proper channel with Him. I must somehow develop from today onwards 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, a dialogue with Him. Second chapter starts with a dialogue. And He says, you have prompted me all these things, and you will definitely, I will be definitely under your care and protection. And you have also made me to identify that the main problem is me and mine. Please remove the I-ness from my heart. Second chapter, I tell you, second chapter, it is not plainly telling. He says, remove the I-ness from me. When we, this can be possible only when we try to diagnose the origin of our restlessness, origin of our peacelessness, or whatever you call disturbance. Then we will know, oh, me and mine is the cause, me and mine is the cause, me and mine is the cause. So this is very important. And every time to ensure that the mind does not play its tricks, you try to go to the works of great masters and see whether there is a approval, whether it is authentic or not. We should also feel, unless and until I take a solid step, it can be called as a revolutionary step. I will not be able to achieve anything. Even in the Vyavaharik, we have taken, only when we take certain risk, we achieve. Similarly, Yeah, here also it has to be. So not merely reading, not merely going, not merely examining, not merely manana. I must myself throw myself into that particular field. That is what he did. So in any venture, when we are prompted, we must have that what you call grit. You're correct. The grit to take that firm step. Come what may, we will take the plunge. While doing this, he also cautions that whatever is needed at the Vyavaharik level, we have to do it. When he was prompted to leave everything on 27th December, he simply did not write a letter and give. He wrote a letter to his wife, what for he is going, and he wrote a letter to the friend to take care of their needs. Everything was done. These are all the messages from second chapter, and only one can be pointed out from the third. Having taken the plunge, we should constantly be vigilant about the ideal, as otherwise the enthusiasm welled up at the start may slowly get diluted. This we all know that, no? Suppose you want to buy something, you want to build a house, you want to get into it, and after some time, why did I start? No? The initial enthusiasm slowly evaporates and you feel, why did I do it? So in order to ensure that the same tempo is kept up, we should be vigilant about the ideal and holding on to self-originated, self-imposed disciplines in an uncompromising way. These are all the points that are there in third chapter. Now, we were able to only pick out a few. We would request all of you to go with the same approach and find out for yourself. And you share with us so that it can be again shared by known by so many people. So we only pray to Papa, who has facilitated everything for us, to make the best use of this wonderful one-year journey with Papa, through In Quest of God, and to give us more and more learning. Not merely learning. It should become an applied knowledge. It should not remain at the knowledge level. It should become an applied knowledge. We are sure He will hold our hand, take us from step to step. We mentally prostrate before Him. Now He is in the form of remembrance in our heart. Because without form, we cannot prostrate. So we are prostrating before that form who is in the form of remembrance in our heart. Catch hold of His feet and then pray to Him. Please, you have taken us so much. You are so far. Please guide us further. Hari Om. We will meet on the next Sunday.